And we're back for take 2 of today's live video. I went live a few minutes, but the internet connection kicked me off, so here I am for take 2. Before we dive into the meat of today's topic and the idea of moving past should, I wanted to share with you that this morning I interviewed 2 amazing ladies for the podcast. Diane Thompson was my first guest, and she is from Ruth's Simple Organizing Solutions. And she came on to share tips on how to create a home working space, especially if your kids are joining in on your work adventure. And then I interview Bonnie Bruderer of Binge Networks, and she is the founder of a TV platform that helps content creators syndicate their message across 50 television channels like Roku and Apple. So it was a super amazing morning to connect with these individuals, both of whom I met online. So thank you, Planet Internet, for connecting us and giving us this opportunity to be able to find people to share their messages and really to make this world a much smaller place. If we haven't met yet, my name is Pratt, and I am the chief dreamer, author, and podcaster right here at Our Young Creators. Here at OYC, we are passionate about helping kids gain skills that they can use to not only create the life of their dreams, but to serve others and fund their adventures in the process. And I'm excited you're here today to talk about this idea. As you are tuning in live or catching the replay, I would love for you to say hello and let me know where you're tuning in live from today. I wanted to step out into the sunshine today and share it with all of you. I'm in the high desert of northeastern Nevada, and it was literally snowing just a few days ago, so you better believe that I'm outside soaking up some much needed sunshine and just enjoying the warmth. I just sent a message or an email to my clients, and I shared with them this idea of moving past should. How do we get from a place where we should be doing this or we shouldn't be doing that? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that and not that. It's a tough place to be when we're always looking for that next best thing and everything becomes a chore. Believe me, I have done that. When I set off to go to college, my intention was to become a doctor. But in the process of that education and the experiences that I had in that work environment, I quickly discovered that it was not my cup of tea. I really was the nurturer. I wanted to spend more time with the people I served, and I really wanted to help guide them on their journey. And so that's really sort of the path that I took. All the time, though, I thought, oh, I should be doing this other thing. I told everyone growing up I was going to medical school. My parents were thrilled. My extended family in South Korea were so excited, and of course shared that with their friends and family as well. And I felt like I was letting down tons of people. Have you ever felt that pressure? And again, recently, into 2018, I felt sort of the same niggling doubts, self-doubt creeping in, and the shoulds coming up. I really should continue exactly what I'm doing, having this performing arts school as it is, because it's what I've built and what I've done for the past 17 years. Meanwhile, in the back of my mind, I had this thought or this dream about creating something bigger than just that. because I wanted to be able to serve more kids and serve kids globally so that I could help them learn these skills that I loved using technology and helping them really be able to carve out their own space in these different niche areas and so that they can learn to serve others in the process. But of course, I had tons of self-doubt. I listened to some people who thought the idea was so crazy, and they weren't meaning to not be supportive, but they were the naysayers, and they would, say things like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. I really think that you should just continue exactly what you're doing. You've built a beautiful business, continue it. And I just had to get past those thoughts of these people that I love and look up to and them saying these things, not to be negative, but really to cause me to think a little bit deeper about what I wanted to be doing. So today, I really would love for you to share your shoulds and let me know if there's something stopping you from moving into a space where you want to be. One of my good friends and mentors, Renee Rebar, recently said on one of her live streams that she's thinking about not the things she should be doing, but what she gets to do. And I thought that was so profound, and that's why I'm here today sharing this message with you, because it's a different point of view to come at an adventure, come at a challenge from the place of, I should be doing this thing for my business because it will lead to this, versus I get to do these things in my business so that I can do X, Y, Z. It's all about choices. And yesterday, my youngest and I were talking about your Achilles heel. And I was sharing with her that my Achilles heel really was about not being quick to make choices. I kind of dwell on them, hem and haw, and of course go back to my default of I should be doing this. I should be doing this. I should be doing this. I should not be doing this thing over here. And one of my should nots lately is enjoying television shows on places like Netflix. I have to say that my new favorite series is Jane the Virgin. My daughter watched it some time ago, and she kept telling me that I should watch it. See, there it is again. I should watch it. That I needed to watch this because it was just a really funny, lighthearted, comical show. And so that's what I've decided. I've decided that I can allow myself those pleasures because that's part of my self-care routine. During the times when I watch the show, I'm by myself. I can laugh, which is always great, especially in the middle of the day when I'm really working towards a big project. It's great to stop, take a moment, step back, and laugh. The show is also filled with moments where I get to cry, which is another great release. It helps me relieve some of the internal tension that I'm feeling, but I needed an external source to help me experience that. Can you relate to that? So even this notion of I shouldn't binge watch TV, I should be doing X. I should be doing this in college, but I would rather be doing this. All of those shoulds, I'm trying to mentally reframe into I get to. I get to work on the email that I send to my clients because I love connecting with them. I get to watch this television show so I can take a break and recharge and reboot and get ready to do that next big adventure. So my friends, as I wrap up this video, I would love to know in the comments, what do you get to do today? Do you get to pick up your kids at school and see their smiling faces when they open the car door? Do you get to make a nutritious, delicious meal for your family and sit around the table chatting? Do you get to snuggle up with your kids on the couch and watch a movie tonight? So many things we get to do every day. We have the privilege to do them, we have an opportunity to do them, and we get to make a choice about whether or not to do them. So please share all the things you get to do today that have you so excited for that next step. I'll be back again next week on Monday at 1:01 p.m. for another live, and then Tuesday through Friday, I'll be traveling to and from Milwaukee to a live event. So I'll be popping on live probably at random times during breaks during that travel time. So for sure, I will see you back, same time, same channel, 1:01 p.m. Pacific, right here. I look forward to finding out what you get to do today. Have an amazing Friday and a wonderful weekend. Cheers.